Good morning. I'm Nancy Murray, representing the Arc of Greater Pittsburgh. And I'm here to let you know that H.R. 1 will affect people with disabilities, children and adults, and their families in every way possible. First of all, with health care. The H.R. 1 already has 9 amendments to it that will severely restrict the access to health care for people with disabilities. One of the things that we've been pushing and working on very hard is called the Community First option, which will allow people to leave nursing homes and state institutions. That in H.R. 1, from our understanding, will almost be gutted. In the area of employment, people with disabilities are employed more and more in our communities. Oftentimes you'll see them working in Giant Eagle, in child care, any number of businesses in our communities. Just to give you an example, our organization already this year has placed almost 500 people with disabilities through supported employment. H.R. 1 would eliminate Pennsylvania's state employment grant program and the Projects with Industry program to a tune federally of $1.4 billion. Housing. People with disabilities rely on some assistance to be able to live in affordable housing in our communities. Housing for persons with disabilities would be cut under H.R. 1 by 70%. This, I can tell you, will force people with intellectual and physical disabilities to be living in nursing homes and probably large state congregate facilities. Special education. Advocates have worked for many, many years to see the children with disabilities are educated in a free, appropriate public educational setting. Great strides have been made in the last 35 years in states across the country when it comes to educating students with disabilities. What we know is that as children are educated, they become tax-paying citizens. Unfortunately, the House bill would cut funding to states for special education by almost $500 million. One of the House members, Kathy McMorris-Rogers, actually introduced an amendment to take funding from regular education in order to put it back into special education. Of course, that will pit regular education advocates against special education advocates, and we are not in any way, shape, or form looking to rob Peter to pay Paul. Social Security, what H.R. 1 will do for Social Security rather, is limit